weirdest faces when I read, and nobody needs to see that. I'm sorry. Also, I'm just not feeling very well. So, I was going to say I look gross, but I look grosser than usual. For tonight's bedtime story, I'm only going to read Act 1, Scene 1 of Mean Girls, Much Ado About Mean Girls. On the back, it says, on Wednesdays we array ourselves in pink, so you know you're in for a good read. This is William Shakespeare's take on Mean Girls. Obviously, it's not actually Shakespeare. Because, well, he's dead or something. But it is, it's Shakespearean. And I thought this would make a good bedtime story because it's something that is familiar enough that you could follow along, but it's also Shakespearean, which means that a lot of you might find it boring, which means that it is good to fall asleep to. So I'm going to be reading Act 1, Scene 1 of Much Ado About Mean Girls. So let's just dive right in. Scene setting at the Heron residence in North Shore High School. Enter Katie Herring and her parents, Lady Herring and Sir Herring. Sir H. Proceed, young Katie, to procure thy lunch, and by the bite of it end woe and all. There ne'er was situation so inflamed that by a meal was not made easier. Within this bag shalt thou $1 find, with which thou might buyest milk, and if thou doth wish, ask thou the bigger children where 'tis done, and by my troth they gladly give thee aid. Lady H. Rememberest thou number of thy home? Take this along, and writ it for thy sake. I prithee place it in thy pocket safe. If thou dost love me, thou wilt lose it not. I seem the fool, am not easy. Will be yourself. Art thou prepared for school? Were I passing wise, like Cindianza, I would have readiness as on my falls. A picture, ere thou leavest home, I'll take, that we are one day recall this moment rare. They take a photograph together. Exit Lady and Sir Heron as Katie walks to school. Katie. 'Tis natural, methinks, that parents cry upon the day of the child's first goeth schoolward. Henceforth, this is the case most difficult when the children are a meager 5 years old. I am 16, and was until today schooled by my parents in our family home. Good gentles like writing an open book. The content of your minds is plain to read. A home-schooled child, the utmost rarity, and for a freak one would in a circus find. Your minds be like imagines and sins. When children are taught at home, they are strange indeed. Enter child above on a balcony. Child 1. the spelling of the short word Exarloclop, a fruit that hath husky, woody shell, is plain. Xyloccarp. Exit child 1. Katie, or maybe ye assumed we hold a faith bizarre and dangerous to the extreme. Enter child 2 above on the balcony. Child 2. Upon the third day of creation, God had made the Remington bolt-action rifle. For lo, God said, my people must have aught with which they fight the mighty dinosaurs and ages hence the homosexuals. Amen, I say, and all my family. Exit child 2. Katie, think not with prejudice upon my state, for truly normal is my family, though in this case 'tis normal, tempered by, I just ripped the page. 'Tis normal tempered by the occupation of my parents too. They both are researching zoologists, who spent the last 12 years on African plains. My parents did know more of snakes than sneakers, more knowledge of the zebras than Zen, more happy near the lions than Detroit, more calm upon the safari than in Chrome. My life was wonderful beyond compare, as I did grow among the pleasant beasts, and every day enjoyed the open air. It was a joyful and satisfying life, until my mother earned her teaching post at Northwestern University, complete with tenure forcing her return. Farewell, said I to African plains, and bid hello to high school and its pains. She's nearly struck by a passing bus as she crosses the street. Alas, I must be careful by my troth. There never was a day in Africa so fraught. Enter many students, included Janice Ian, Damien, and Kristen Hadley. Behold such a varied student on display, arrayed in great fashion, in such clothes as I have never owned in 16 years. Shall I attain the grace and confidence with which my striking peers comport themselves? The crowd is quick and unpredictable. Balls fly from yonder faster than a cheetah. They soar like eagles thither on their way. The students roughly bump and jostle like a herd of antelope at water's edge. Nearby some boyish scoundrels light a pyre, as if some ritual they did enact, so new and so mysterious. Oh, wonder how many goodly creatures are there here, how boisterous mankind is, oh brave new world, that has such people in it. Now to class. Exeunt most of the students as Katie walks into her classroom. Janice, Damien, and other students sit at desk. Katie mistakes Kristen for her teacher. Here's the teacher, tall and self-assured. I'll speak to her, and I'll introduce myself to Kristen. Oh, I know not if you've heard of me. My path hath newly brought me to this school, where I shall be your student, Katie Heron. Kristen, and thou dost speak again to me? A painful kick onto thine ass I'll grant. Katie begins to sit. Janice, oh, no, sit not upon that seat, or thou shalt be in trouble with one Kristen Hadley. She, whom thou didst think was teacher unto us, for her small boyfriend shall assume that seat. Enter Kristen Hanley's boyfriend, sitting next to her and kissing her. Hello, diminutive redhead love. They kiss, and Katie looks for another seat. Janice, did I not speak the words and prove them true? Sit not there either, for the boy in front is flatulent beyond all remedy. Cassie, STD. Oh, shame to have a reputation thus. I am for gas renowned, but hath a soul that lengthen for a song composed of words. Shall I hail poetry? Thou heaven-born maid, indeed thou glidest and earnest the fartier trade. I shall no seat within the classroom find. Enter Madame Norbury, knocking into Katie and spilling coffee on herself. Hello all. Alack. Apologies. Nay, they stay they heard at rest. 'Tis not thy fault, my fortune doth run low in muck and mud, my life's quaint mesas in the wanton green, for lack of thread and undistinguishable. She begins to remove her jumper, on which she spilt the coffee. Enter Sir Duval. Good Madame Norbury, isn't it with thee? My undergarment clingeth to my jumper, and presently my navel's on display. 'Tis true. Indeed. Start a perfect day. This is a scene most inexplicable. Is everything all right within thy class? 'Tis well, or soon shall be. How's thy slumber? I was divorced from my husband passed. My carpal tunnel syndrome half returned. Were we complaining woes? It seems as if though I had won. Thou winnest, forsooth, my sorrow goes with thee. To the students, I hither come to bring ye this report. A new-found student is within your midst, who did arrive from Africa recently. Madame Norbury spies a black student. Thou welcome art, black student. I came from Michigan. Pray lay not your assumptions at my feet. Oh, Michigan's a wonderful state indeed. Her name is Caddy, like the shack of old. Is there a Caddy Heron present here? 'Tis I whose name is alike to Katie sounds. Oh, beg pardon for the mispronunciation. Thy case is like with my nephew, Unfernie, who doth despise the air and sound of it when I misspeak and call him Anthony. His anger, though, is nothing next to mine, when I bethink upon my sister's choice to give him such a name as Anthony. Thou fresh-faced Katie, thou most welcome art, and thank you, Sir Duval, for thy report. It is my pleasure, Madame Norbury. If thou hast need of any little thing, or thou dost speak about thy situation, my thanks perhaps another time, when I am not in array in tunic most transparent. Indeed, she is not wrong, I see it well. How pleasant and how shapely her form be. Good day unto y'all. Student, learn well, learn true. Exit Sir Duval, exit Madame Norbury. Janice, Damien, and other students change classrooms as Katie speaks. My first day in the school passed in a blur, a most confusing and distressing blur, wherein I was in trouble for such things as I had never imagined I would be. Enter the chemistry teacher. Where doth thou bound? Unto the restroom, sir. Thou doth have a lavatory pass require, if 'tis thy plan to thitherly boldly go. I see. Can you deliver me such? Thy truancy is plain. Sit thou once more. Exit chemistry teacher. Ne'er had I lived within such a foul world where no adult would trust me or my words, and where they spent their livelong day in yelling. Enter English teacher, history teacher, music teacher, and German teacher above on the balcony. English. Read not beyond the page that is assigned, for if thou doth, thy words may rot thy brain. History. The color of the pen may not be green, for history is marked by shades of grey. Music. Thou shalt be none of foodstuffs in my class, for such behavior strikes discordant notes. I'm sorry about my singing. That's not how I really sing. German. 9. I'm gonna butcher this. German is not one of the languages I speak. 9 bleeding urine for Genten Platz for Deutschland, Roche, and or true. There's a lot of letters in that last word, and I'm just not gonna go for that. My puzzlement did not abate by lunchtime, as no welcome found at any seat. One group did make they knee abhorrent known by placing their effects where I would sit. Another talks of things implicit. Aloud they talk of women's nibbleless parts, ere where I speak thy greeting jumble. To a group I did assume were African. They were perplexed and did not return thy greeting. Well, I had friends when in Afric dwelt, and thus far I had none in Evanston. Exit but Katie. Inside the restroom I did sit and eat to hide bewilderment and loneliness. O fates who spin our threads, I pray you speak, for still 'tis beating in my mind. You reason for raising the sea storm against my boat. Belike I shall not know that reason why, for ne'er did fate respond to this mortal cries. Enter Lady Herring and Sir Heron. Thy first day done, how doth thy fine school? Exit Katie absent. This silence doth bespeak a brutal day. Oh, have we hurt our daughter by our move? We have a wondrous life in Africa. Full often hath she gossip by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embark and traders on the flood, when we had laughed to see the sails conceived, and grow big-bellied with wanton wind. Now she is silent, and will nothing tell. Would that our daughter suddenly were well. And that's all for tonight, guys. If you like that, please give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment telling me what sort of content you would like to see. I guess now that I'm doing Shakespeare, I'm kind of rhyming. Whoops. That joke had some really bad timing. if it didn't, let's do a couple of deep breaths to kind